Welcome back to the show, everyone. We have a very interesting topic today. We're going to be talking about a Victims' Rights Monthly Support Group meeting, as well as Victims' Rights Faith House Domestic Violence Crisis Center and Shelter. Joining this morning, Judy Wilkerson and Deborah Faircloth. Deborah, first, tell us, what are we talking about today?
Well, we're talking about how family violence victims in Central Louisiana do have a source of free, confidential help available locally. That's our sole mission in being here today, Francis, to let people know that they do not have to suffer in silence. If they want help, if they want a way out, Faith House, by way of Rapides Parish Outreach, can provide it for them.
Okay. What happens at Faith House?
We pretty much are problem solving, like what's your problem, how can we help, you know, how can we get you there, this kind of thing. And just whatever they need at the time, that's what we work on.
What services are available to
Well,
these women and men?
Right,
Yes.
exactly. Both women and men, because men can be victims too.
Sure.
We're not just an all-girl service club. My particular function is to assist with the writing of protective orders. I have an office in the first floor of the courthouse on Murray Street. I also do court accompaniment. We have a counselor who provides both group and individual services for adults. We have a children's advocate who provides help for children. And Judy is our intake coordinator. She's our first person, our first point of contact. What we want to do is educate victims about what their rights are, what the laws will let them do, and then they can make an informed decision. We never tell anybody what they can do or what they must do in order to work with us, because we don't live their lives.
Right.
And only the victim is able to judge when it's best to leave a violent relationship. And so when they make up their minds after they've been informed, then we support that decision, whatever it is.
Staggering statistics
Absolutely.
as far as abuse
Shocking
is concerned.
statistics.
Share
yes.
that with us.
Well, to start with, there's definitely a correlation with homelessness. 50% of all homeless families are fleeing domestic violence. There was a study done in Louisiana just a couple of years ago that noted that at least 90,000 Louisiana victims of intimate partner violence, that is, they were injured by people who said they loved them, show up in emergency rooms in this state each and every year. The number was a little bit higher than 90,000.
What about children?
Well, this one is also pretty staggering. At least 4, but possibly as many as 6 children in each and every Louisiana classroom go home to domestic violence each and every day. If we were talking about an infection instead of a social problem, the CDC would be all over us with hazmat suits and microscopes.
Right, right. There's a meeting tonight, let's talk
Right.
about, and y'all meet once a month.
Once a month, yes ma'am. There's an information group at the Office of Probation and Paroles behind Logan's Roadhouse on MacArthur, Suite F. Mike Wynn, and head of Probation and Parole, and several other folks around town are bringing together experts in different fields of victims' rights, so that once a month there's going to be a presentation. Tonight is my turn to talk about rights, to talk about services, to talk about the dynamics of individual crime, so that we can more effectively address the needs of crime victims.
And I tell
in
you what, we're
Louisiana.
going to have you back because a Family Justice Center of Far Central Louisiana is opening up in June.
That's right, that's
Terrific.
right, and we're all going to be a part of that. Judy is already wearing her badge as the intake coordinator. She'll be the first person, the first point of contact.
Deborah, for any information about what you talked about today and the services available and the meetings and everything?
We have a local number, 448-0884. You can dial that and leave a message for us anytime. Office hours are roughly 8 until 5, but we strive to accommodate victims. There's also a state crisis line, 1-888-411-1333. And the magic about that crisis line number is that wherever you are in this listening area, this viewing area, it's going to ring at the domestic violence agency closest to you.
And there will be help on the other end.
Yes, that's
Ladies,
right.
thanks so much for coming. We invite you back as we
Thank
get
you
close
so
to the
much.
opening of the Family Justice Center to find out more information about victims and how they can be served in Central Louisiana. Thank you.
Thank you so much.